Welcome to Catch My Point. England versus South Africa. The review is going to start with the fact that England probably feels that they've got payback for their semi-finals loss against South Africa last time round. But one of my observations, more importantly, that's coming through is the pitch gets better to bat the fourth innings literally, because the first two innings finishes and then the next match happens pretty much on the same pitch. It's been consistent that way. So maybe teams playing the second game and playing the second innings of that game will definitely have an advantage, basically, when you chase. Now, South Africa won the toss and got about 124, thanks to Laura Wolfart as usual with a 42 of 39, but it was not her usual kind of innings because of the way the pitch was playing. But I feel sorry for somebody like a Bosch who tried her level best to score inside edges, all going to the fielders, or a good drive going to the hands of the fielders, and her scoring rate was so low. She got to 8 runs about 20 odd balls, and I'm sure she felt extremely pressurized because maybe South Africa would have won if they had got about these 10 or 12 runs more. And Bosch must be kind of hitting herself, saying if she just got those few singles going, maybe she would have got a better rhythm. Once she got out, then not that things got really better, but at least things started moving a little bit more. Marizanne Kapp came in, she got 26 of 17 deliveries. And then towards the end, Dirksen played a blinder of a knock, I must say. The angles that she hit, the areas that she hit was so good. She's proving to be an excellent replacement for Marizanne Kapp. I think the grooming is looking really good. She got about 20 of 11 balls. Standout bowling performance, of course, Sophie Eccleston. We've been speaking a lot about her. Even in the preview, she's going to be a major factor. We also spoke about in the preview of England's squad analysis that the spin department is looking good. So Smith, Charlie Dean, Sophie Eccleston, all three of them did a fantastic job of containing. And they bowled in some very good areas. Maybe Smith was a little expensive, but I'm sure she'll find the rhythm soon enough. And Sarah Glenn. So they've got four spinner-friendly spinners in a track that offers a lot for spin. Sarah Glenn's speed also seems to have gotten better, and she's making use of that through her extra bounce because of her high release. There's a little more, there's more top spin that she imparts on the ball as opposed to leg spin. Her 1 of 18 proved to be very miserly in terms of conceding runs for sure. And then when England came into bat, the difficulty that Aneka Bosch had, Maya Boshier also had. She hardly got to a start. Danny Wyatt gave a chance really early. It was a tough one for Laura Wolfart, but these need to be taken if a team like South Africa is looking to repeat its performance. Ultimately, Danny Wyatt got to 43 ball 43 with about 4 fours in it. Again, not her usual flamboyant innings. There were a couple of chances here and there. Then Capsey came in, and what I'd like to say about Capsey's wicket was the way Nadine de Klerk used her slower one to great effect to a new batter. Capsey had just then also the spinner, she had been sweeping them, she's known for that. This slower one was fantastic, it was well disguised, and the cotton ball was a fantastic effort from Nadine de Klerk's side. Then came in NSB, the ever consistent player. Every time I look at her bat, it looks like she's so unconvincing. How did she get to this kind of an innings? But then there's a certain effectiveness about her. What appears to be an inside edge or appears to be a back face that is closed is actually the way she plays the ball and is able to get success out of it, because half the time the balls are going in the gap. And the kind of scoring rate that she sees is constantly over 120. NSB sweep shots are something of wonder. I really appreciate it because she is able to get different angles to similar bowlers simply by maneuvering her feet position. One goes to long leg, the other goes in front of square. And the power with which she hits it, it appears as if she's going to go for a scoop, but then ultimately flat bats it into a powerful shot going into square leg regions. No wonder she's one of the top cricketers that England has produced and top batters in world cricket. Now, Marizanne Kapp again came into play. We spoke about her batting. 2 maiden overs in the power play is no joke to top batters like Danny Wyatt and Maya Boshier, who was looking really good. The beatings that she had of it was so close to the edges. I mean, it's very difficult not to get an edge. That's how she bowled. So her initial 3 overs that came within the first 8 overs of the game was 3 overs, 2 maidens, 5 runs, and 1 wicket. What more can you ask of her? And then towards the fag end, the 15th over is when she came back in, by which time Max Brunt had settled down, Danny White had settled down, and she conceded about 12 runs. But even then, she finished with 4 overs, 2 maidens, 17 runs, and 1 wicket, which is a fantastic effort. In my opinion, she should have been the player of the match, except for the fact that South Africa didn't win, and therefore the award went to Sophie Eccleston. I think if you look at performance, she was probably the most valuable player on the field yesterday. Malaba is being consistent again, but I have a feeling she's not able to bowl a little slower through the air. She ends up giving a few full tosses. So, in fact, her bowling speed looked quite good when I saw her in Chennai from a side angle. Ball speed was really, really good. I think she should continue to maintain it if she is looking at picking up wickets, because that's what has got her success. Now, couple of games left for all of these teams, and they're all trying to compete for that semi-final spot. England are looking good. They don't seem to be they're not challenged at the moment. South Africa had one good game and one not so bad game. So both these teams looking like likely semi-finalists from this pool. The matches that are going to come ahead are looking very, very, very interesting. And you'll catch all of the reviews of these games here on Coach Aarti's page. So do like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.